From the icy regions of Antarctica to the warm waters of the Pacific Ocean, orcas appear as a powerful shadow, where every movement can initiate a hunt. They possess not only immense strength, but also sharp intelligence and the ability to coordinate like a silent army, patiently cornering their prey. In each hunt, their true power lies not in their muscles, but in their intelligence and teamwork, allowing them to dominate the ocean. In the cold waters of the North Pacific, the huge black silhouette of a killer whale, or orca, glides across the surface of the ocean. Despite its fearsome name, orca are the most intelligent, social, and emotional creatures in the ocean. Killer whales are the largest dolphins, measuring 25 to 30 feet long and weighing more than 8,000 pounds. Males have dorsal fins nearly 6 feet high. Standing out against the cold ocean, they are distributed everywhere but are most numerous in Alaska and the northwest coast of the United States. As apex predators, orca hunt everything from salmon to seals. Each group, called a pod, has its own hunting style, passed down through generations. They live in a matriarchal society, with older females leading the group and teaching their young survival skills. Not only are orcas strong, they are also intelligent, deeply aware of the world around them. Each rising breath is a sign of vitality and harmony with the ocean. In the warm waters of the Pacific Ocean, dolphins, a symbol of agility and intelligence, swim in large pods. They can reach speeds of nearly 35 miles per hour and constantly change direction to avoid predators. But on the water's horizon, black and white dorsal fins part the waves of killer whales. Orca hunt dolphins not for rivalry, but for the energy they provide. Dolphin meat is rich in fat and protein, a prized prize in the frigid ocean. When hunting, orca can reach speeds of 34 miles per hour, launching prey out of the water to stun them. Each tail strike is a precise strike, calculated over decades of evolution. They rarely attack indiscriminately. The pod works closely together, some separate from the dolphins. Some chase from behind, while others block their escape routes. They target weak or injured individuals, where survival instincts are not fast enough to counter the collective intelligence. Dolphins are fast, agile, and intelligent, but against the orca's strategy, they rarely have a chance to escape. The hunt ends quickly, leaving the sea flat, only the echoes of power and precision, proving that in the wild, those who understand the rhythms of nature are the ones who rule. In the shallows, stingrays glide gracefully along the sandy bottom. With their venomous tails, they are usually feared. But in the eyes of killer whales, it is an opportunity for challenging play. The orca approaches slowly, observes, then suddenly slaps its tail, kicking up sand and stunning the ray. But it doesn't eat. It just circles its prey as if testing its strength. It's a pattern repeated over and over again, a form of practice, a test, a game. Not every attack is for food. Sometimes it's a way for the orca to hone its skills, to keep its reflexes, and to demonstrate the innate learning instincts of the ocean's smartest predators. On Antarctic ice floes, the tiny penguins, about 2 to 3 feet tall and weighing between 20 and 80 pounds depending on the species, are clumsy on land but agile in the water. With their thick layers of blubber and high energy levels, they are tempting prey for killer whales. As the penguins swam in the open water, the dark silhouette of the orca quietly closed in. They worked together to create waves, forcing the birds into the middle, then flicked their tails, sending a foaming spray across the surface. A few penguins desperately darted onto tourist boats to escape, while the orca circled, waiting for the perfect moment. The chase was brief but intense, leaving the calm sea with the imprint of the ocean's dogged instinct and cold power. In the vast ocean, giants like humpback whales and minke whales float in the deep blue water. Measuring more than 40 feet long and weighing tens of tons, they seem invulnerable. But even these majestic creatures have a challenger, the killer whale. Orcas do not attack randomly. They are selective, often targeting calves or weak adults. The pods are divided. Some swarm from the front, some ram from the side, and others attack from the tail to knock their prey off balance. The slapping of tails and the powerful thrusts create a ferocious melee in the open sea. When their prey is distracted, orca focus their attacks on the belly or tongue, a critical weak point. They patiently coordinate their attacks, separating calves from their mothers or taking down minkies with tactical precision. The hunts are over quickly, but leave behind dark shadows gliding across the water, a symbol of the strength, intelligence, and teamwork that has helped them dominate the oceans. Between the warmer waters of California and the southern coast of Alaska, another predator reigns supreme, the great white shark. At more than 20 feet long and weighing more than 4,000 pounds, it is a symbol of power, speed, and a killer instinct. But in the natural world, no position is permanent. Another shadow is closing in on the killer whale. Orcas don't attack indiscriminately. They choose carefully, observing from a distance and coordinating their attacks with surgical precision. A single charge from an adult orca can be powerful enough to break a great white's ribs. After the collision, they don't rush to finish the shark off, but wait for the shark to weaken, then close in at the perfect moment. The target is not the whole body, but the liver, an organ that contains the energy-rich oil squalene. Scientists have recorded many cases of white sharks washing ashore with the liver removed, the body intact. In each hunt, the orca demonstrates an amazing ability to select nutrients, only take the most valuable part, leave the rest. The hunts are short but precise. The orca uses waves, sound and terrain to confuse the shark, then strike the decisive blow. When the sea is calm, only a faint white foam remains of the apex predator, where strength and intelligence become one. In the frigid waters of Antarctica, icebergs drift silently. Leopard seals rest on them, seemingly safe, with bodies nearly 10 feet long, weighing up to 1,000 pounds, and powerful jaws. The seals are formidable predators of the ice. They can dash up the ice, avoiding most predators. But beneath the dark water, a familiar shadow approaches the killer whale. A group of 4 orcas swim side by side, their tails pounding the water. Artificial waves rise and crash onto the ice floe. Seals slide off the ice and fall into the cold sea. The hunt can last up to 30 minutes. Several times, the seal manages to bounce back onto the ice, forcing the whales to try again and again, patiently like true strategists. Some orcas venture onto the ice to snatch sea lion pups, risking stranding. During breeding season, each animal needs to eat about 3 pups a day, making the risk worthwhile. Sometimes they toss seals dozens of feet into the air, both to stun their prey and as exercise or game. The hunt ends with a powerful gasp and the cold crash of the waves, where strength, intelligence, and teamwork come together, telling the unyielding rhythms of nature. In the vast ocean, killer whales are not just predators, but also a clear manifestation of intelligence and balance in nature, where every movement carries precision and control. From seals and sharks to colossal creatures, every confrontation repeats a rule. True strength comes from coordination and understanding of the environment. Amidst the endless rhythm of the ocean, it is this blend of instinct and intelligence that allows them to maintain their dominant position.